Hi, I'm going to show you how I play Show Me Your Glory by Jesus Culture. It's a pretty cool song. I'm playing through Paul Reed Smith SE single cut and a PV Viper 75 amp. I use 4 different settings for the song. Again, it's just my take. I think it's pretty close. I played in worship this way and it sounds pretty good. So, for the first setting, first part of the song, I use a clean tone with very little delay, very little reverb. It's just really a thick, clean tone. On the amp itself, it's a twin setting on green with squeeze enacted, and effects are bypassed. Pre-gain is at 12, low is at 3 o'clock, mids are between 12 and 1, and highs are between 12 and 1, and post-gain is at about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So, I will show you the first part. I'll kind of break it out in parts and hopefully help you guys play it and figure it out. I hope the sound is okay. It's just through the mic on the camera, and it's sitting on top of the amp, so hopefully it should sound alright. This is the first part, the clean part, and it's can be a little tricky to play, but I'll play it and then show you the different chords and how it's played. Okay, so the first chord there it's B, and I play it in sort of a G shape, I guess is the best way to describe it, on the neck, where I'm fretting the B note on the top, and my ring and pinky finger are on the G and the B string on the same fret. The B, open D, G, back to the D, down to the B string, and then it repeats the B and the G string again, so it sounds like that. It's kind of sustaining, so it's about getting the timing right for you. And then the next one is kind of a modified G chord, so fretting the G, and then I place my other finger, these two are off, on the G string, and I'm playing the same pattern. So when your bass player is playing, they're going to be playing B and G, and that kind of alternates. And for, I guess it goes twice through it, and then on the third time, if I remember correctly, you play the B chord thing again, and then it switches to a D over F. So I fret the D over F sharp, sorry. I fret the D over F sharp, so the D down here, the F sharp I'm holding with my thumb, same pattern. the same strings, and then it goes to E. So I'm fretting it. It's kind of like an E7 chord, I guess is the best way to describe it, but it will open E. And that goes back to the B and the G chord thing, and you go through that twice. And the second time through, you move from the B chord thing, or the G chord thing, sorry, down to the D over F sharp, and then a regular G chord, and then D over F sharp, G chord, and then it gets into chorus part. So the chorus, I play it as regular chords. I just pick through them. So it's D. I just move down a whole set of strings. A, I play like an A7, I guess. B, I fret it kind of like a G chord, I guess, where I'm playing the B. And then G, same thing. And then at the end, when the last G, so you go through that progression twice, I just play strum G. Okay. So then on the second verse, I switch my settings to something different. And it's the same chord progressions, everything's the same, but I change my setting to, on the amp, it's a deluxe setting with a stomp box setting of analog phaser and effect of chorus. So it gets kind of this thick, airy sound, I guess, is the best way to describe it. So. As you can tell. So when I go through that progression, I go through everything the same until I get to the chorus part. Where it starts going, "Show me your glory," and I switch to a distorted sound. So now I'm using the deluxe setting on the amp again, bypass on the stomp box, and effects with somewhat gain. Low is at about 1 o'clock, mids at 12, highs at about 1 o'clock as well, and post gain at 12. D. The B shape like this, and then G, so D, and then when the chorus really picks up, I switch over to a more distorted sound, kind of let it settle out, thicken up, really kind of energize the mix, I guess. So I switched to a rectifier amp, green setting, stomp box, bypass, effects bypass. Pre-gain is about 3 o'clock. Lows are about 11, mids are about 1, highs are about 2 to 3, and post gain is at 12. So I play all bar chords at that point. Really mellows out. There's kind of a riff that they play over top, so she starts singing. Now I can't remember. I see a cloud, I step in, I think it is. So there's a riff that they play, and they play it mellow on the CD, and I usually don't. I play it a little more aggressive. Kind of keep the intensity there. So I'll just show you what that riff is. So I play it on the G string. G string. Start with my finger on the 11th fret to the 9. And then I move up to the 14th fret and 16th. Back up to the 7 and 9. So that build up part that comes in, D over F sharp and G are the chords. So I play a D over F sharp chord, holding it again with my thumb, and I palm mute that. As it builds, and then it goes into the chord progression. And that's pretty much it.